So we're going to Dirt Diaries, Tom. Dirt Diaries is a Whistler rite of passage?
For Crankworks, yeah. Everyone's good.
Crankworks is different from Joyride, right? Like there's two different tournaments?
So Joyride is the actual slope style event. So that's where the Red Bull riders.
Good morning.
All those guys are doing their flips and things down the boneyard. Which the boneyard used to be able to ride it as a mere mortal back in 2008. But now only 10 guys get to ride it.
Oh, so it's that high level. I looked at it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to get near it. And so Dirt Diaries tonight is like a collection of videos, sort of like locals, or is it?
So locals,
wider
sometimes they invite people from, like the new people from Italy, from Germany, filmmakers that are world renowned in sports will be invited, and they'll do their thing. IFHT is supposed to be there today, so we'll see what they end up doing. They've been judges before.
HT.
IFHT?
Oh, that's the group that judges it.
No, they're a filmmaking group from Vancouver. They're mountain bikers.
Oh, right on. That's the one you were showing me then.
Yeah, they have the well-known How to Be a Mountain Biker. They also have How to Be a Canadian.
Oh, okay. I've seen that group.
Yeah.
Right on. The whip off. It really is huge. Here's old boy. He's been super loving lately. You know how dogs can always tell if there's anything going on with you, and it's been an emotional time recently, just with the sudden separation and you know, altering plans for myself in the summer and who I'm sharing my time with. But you know, Whistler was an obvious destination for the mountain biking. I just so happened to be up here at Crankworks, and it's been amazing to do what I need to do best, is connect with people in my community. A bunch of old wakeboard friends live here. Get out on the trail, mountain bike, and doing that is amazing. You have to be so present when you're descending this type of stuff. It's definitely been the hardest riding I've done in my life, but in this week it is super impressive. It's easily, after these days, the best week of mountain biking I've ever had, which it's I think really draining when you're it's like emotional highs and emotional lows. At least that's what I'm experiencing. But I am surprisingly a little fatigued after hiking up to the whip-offs yesterday. That was quite a trek. But I'm gonna do a light ride today and finish out my running challenge. I've done 100 miles this month to see how hard it was, and it has left me feeling like there's less recovery, but it definitely built a lot of resilience too. Here's to this: occupying the mind, staying distracted, and just trying to make your own closure, right? Hang with the loved ones you know you have, and keep moving forward, trying to keep two wheels on the ground. I am cruising back to see friends here in Whistler, hoping the traffic's not too bad. On the way back into Whistler, because of Crankworks, I'm concerned it could be tight, but if it's starting to look bad, I'll stop early and I'll just go and hang out in Squamish for a little bit during the busy time of traffic. oh yeah, why did I go down to Vancouver? Is for a post-mortem with Steph. Just some convo that I felt like I needed. I guess more clarity or understanding or maybe suffering. I don't know why I might have felt the need to put myself through more. You know, when you care, and maybe I need to care about myself more in these moments when I'm going through goodbyes. It did suck. It was pleasant, healthy, you know. She's a good person, and we're just not really able to do this, I think, healthily for the people we are right now, and our timing, etc. We want, I think, just probably some different things, and it's smarter to accept it now. I have extreme dry mouth still, probably from the nervousness of the conversation and anxiety, provided she knows she definitely has real good clear direction on what she's needing and is best for her. And I want her back. I want us back. I love having our family on the road, but it's also pretty hard on a family on the road, and her in school and me doing my multiple jobs. I think it's just too much, but it's really fond memories. It was beautiful for periods, and that was something I needed to experience, was a healthy relationship and an exit that was healthy, even though goodbyes really suck. I've had some really good purifying cries that make me feel like I'm accepting it and letting it go and putting this into working knowledge, trying to accept this. I don't think this needs to be a trauma. This just needs to be a deep emotion that spurs growth, and now into a big time of healing. I've got my things to work on for myself, a whole lot of inner happiness, inner work on the way, so I can be not only the best me, but just one that I'm really deeply content with on the decisions of what I'm doing. So it's not happiness dependent on a place or a person or a thing or a job, stage, or status. Just happiness and self-love is what I'm really thinking I need to get towards. I think previously I've always done it through other ways. The classics, you've heard me preach them: gratitude, writing, reading, knowledge reading, gaining knowledge, physical activity, building community, staying consistent, etc. And I think that's worked for me for a lot of time, but the challenge, I think, that is very present is there's just other work to do. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm on Earth. Might as well take care of it. It's not our time. It's not our partnership that's what's necessary. It's just two humans that shared some good experiences. Be it may, right? I guess Coop's better at goodbyes than I am. He still seems pretty happy, even though he's hyperventilating on the ride. He's braced up, he's leaning, he's doing the right stuff, and we're gonna survive. We're gonna survive. Tour guide extraordinaire.
Rule number 8.
Stay fed.
Is a balance bar all day.
Tom's not just tour guiding trails, he is keeping me moving forward up here, man. A lot of good convos, a lot of fun and wide open spaces, a lot of skilled instruction, and just grateful to have good friends. Those guys going slow?
Well, they're going too slow, and
You got away from me, but those are massively good jumps. You got tape. You're afraid it was gonna be more?
no.
Well, once we irrigate it, we'll see.
Oh. We can keep riding.
We're not even down yet, so we are good. Tough little zone. Wow, dude. Good for you for having tape. Dr. Tom, loving it. I will tell you, those step-ups were amazing. I saw the group in front of me, and you just have to let loose, and I was like, oh, I think I got these. It's just, you hear so much speed. It's amazing. Landings are soft, too. How much, do you have longer strips of that than that? Oh, good, you don't need to. Your socks are perfect. See how it feels? Look, it looks good.
I mean, it's...
Yeah, it wasn't hard to scrub.
Oh, it stings.
Yikes. Still skipping steps. All hands were on deck during sewing, but it's not the worst job. I guess that does have a soothing effect. That looks excellent. Way to go, Tom. It didn't slow you down one bit. Glad I was the one that sort of slowed us down. I was like, I'm pretty much toasted for the week. I mean, I'm just tired, but man, we could have kept going, but I'm glad we took care of this. Andy, Tom, new guy I just met, Wally, Dan. Top of the world roll, all the way back down. Let's go. Whistler 2022. And a variety of haircuts in this car. Can you hear me, Adam? This is who I ran into in Whistler. This guy was wearing armor, but we still got a not a dislocated, but a severe separation of shoulder. You're lifting it pretty good, by the way.
That's as far as it's gonna go.
As far as it's gonna go? Let's see this phone.
Perfect. Mint condition phone for sale.
How's your hip bone after this?
I haven't actually looked.
That's where it landed?
Yeah.
Oh, it's flaking glass.
Oh, it's indented. I did that. I tried to get it off.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a danger zone.
They said totally. We can repair it. Real warranty and everything. That motherfucker didn't last like 2 weeks before it.
Coop! Who is this? Who is this? Go say hi. Oh, get that pine cone. Hey, big boy. Who's big man? That's yours. Is that yours? How's he doing? Oh, hey man. Hey man. We rode from there to there yesterday. 16 total miles.